Hi everyone, this is Yarn Journey, both here at YouTube and on Ravelry, and I'm going to do a crochet video, not a rainbow loom video. I just made a discovery with picots, and I want to be able to share that with my crochet friends. So here we go. I'm going to do the standard 3-chain slip stitch picot. I've got 5 chains on, and I'm going to put a picot right in this stitch right here. So I've got to make my 3 picot chains. Then I go in, and this is the picot that's in all the books, and there's lots of YouTube videos. You go in so that there's 2 threads of there's 3 threads in a chain, and these are the 2 on top. So I'm just doing this one to show you, because the picot that I'm making is related to this one. Okay, so I have that picot. So that's for comparison. So I'm going to do my 5 chains. And what's important to notice about this picot is this little strand across here. So we want to make a picot on the other side with that same strand. Well, at least that's what I wanted to when I made this discovery. That's what I was going after. So I have my 3 chains, and this is the stitch I want with to hold the picot. I'm going on under just 1 thread this time. Okay, then we roll everything forward and under a hook into the back. Well, just forward, so it doesn't get confused with the back rolling picot, which is this picot, and this is the front rolling picot. Okay, and see, you get that thread just like this picot. See it? You get the thread at the top on the bottom, and the bottom on the top one, so they're like bookends. So, and look, and if you turn it over and you make this one the right and this one the left, that thread's in the same place. So what they are the picots look the same coming and going, whether you're going into a design or out of a design, they look the same. Okay, so that I needed to that's what I wanted to show, is that you just roll it forward instead of taking your hook out of your work. And like the books say, you have to take your hook out of your work and then put it back in, but then you don't get a picot that looks exactly the same as this one. So that was what I was trying to discover, and that's what I discovered you'd had to do to get that one. And it may be in books, but I haven't found it, and I couldn't find a video, so that's why I'm doing this video. Now, some of the applications of that. So I'm doing 3. Now you do your back picot first. Because of that little thread, it makes it really easy to stack picots and put more than 1 picot in a stitch. So here we're going to do the back one first, like that. Now I'm going to just do my 3 chains for my other picot, because I want that in the same stitch. The trick is you have to go underneath that thread, because I want that thread to show. And then I'm going to roll everything to the front. I'm trying to watch the monitor and try to stay in frame and watch my hands at the same time. And you get this cute little double picot with these 2 lines going across the front. Yeah, if you pull on your chain, they pop right into place. So I thought that was a cute little double picot with these 2 decorative threads riding on top of the stitch. And I haven't seen that described like that in a book, so that's why I'm doing this video. But you aren't limited to just doing that picot on that, one on each side. 1, 2, 3. You can stack them, and I've stacked up to 3 with this size 3 yarn. It's a size 3 thread, and it's an E 3.5 millimeter hook. And I know it's green thread, green background, green hook. I tried other colors. This thread actually does the video better, and I don't have this size hook in any other color but green. So again, I have to go underneath that thread. That's the trick to stacking picots, is always going under the thread. Hold everything to the back, because these are right facing or top or up facing picots, whichever. And then I have to go under that thread and this thread because I'm stacking them. And it looks like it'd be hard that this won't go through, but it does. It goes through usually really easy if I hold everything to the back. See, yeah. And now I'm going to do my 5 stitches. I hope I didn't move my hands too far out of frame. Okay, and you get this cute fanned picot effect. You get 3 of them. And of course, because we're rolling forward on the left-facing picot, sorry, my thread got tangled there a little bit. We can do it on the other side too. So go in under just one thread and roll forward. When you do that, you get your 2 threads at the top of they're crisscross, but there's 2 of them there. So, okay. So that's what I look for. I look for those 2 threads. Then again, you go through that, and this one's easier to find. You go through your stitch again, roll forward, because I want all 3 of these to face left, and then I'm going to do it one more time. I found 3 isn't too bulky, so but if you get a lot more, they tend to get a little bulky. But you can play around with it, especially if you do freeform or something. And of course, if you make these bigger, you get bigger loops and everything. So yeah, so we have 3 picots in one loop, and you get this lovely fan type effect with these extra stitches. And they match, coming and going. There's one, I don't think I did, no, I did that already, no? Did I do that one already? Let's see, I've shown you the traditional, the droop picot without taking your hook out, the double, the fan to the right, and the fan to the left. Okay, there's one more picot. I've done this video several times, so I'm confused. I get confused. Okay. I cut the video because I made a mistake. Okay, so you do 3 picot stitches, bring your yarn forward, then go into your 4th chain, or the one that you want the picot into. Then you just roll around, pull through, and keep going, and then just keep chaining. I guess that's not a word, but keep making chains. Okay, and you get a picot that's in the front and in the center. It's just a knot. It's just a knot in your chain. So if you just want a knot in your chain, you can make that picot. And if you make really big loops, so I have 6 here, I think, 2. I'm going in the 7th chain on my hook, or the picot chain, or the one that I want the picot. I'm making a back one first. And I'll do them. Then you go in, and you go through this one, roll everything forward, pull through, and then you should get a bow. With those, yeah, there we go. You get a bow with those cute little stitches going across for the knot in the middle. Okay, so that's this video. I don't want to make it too long. I have some other things to show. I'll cut the thread. Okay, so you have your bow and your center knot picot. I got that underneath chain a little big there. So don't do that. And then these fanned picots. Sorry, I hit the camera with my hook. Okay, and then that's the back side. So then you've got your double picots and your droop picot and your regular picot. The reason I think this is kind of neat is since you don't have to take your hook out, it's real easy now to put picots on the bottom of a chainless foundation. It's real easy to put picots in your tall stitches. This one's 3 wraps. And I think it looks really neat because the picot comes in between the V's of the wrap, and so this is the stitch, this is the little line stitch, you know, the little stitch, and then this is the wrap, and on this side it's just the opposite. You get the stitch here and the wrap right going in, so it makes a little V. And then you've got your double wrap on these ones, and you get those 2 lovely stitches right on the front again. And then you can take and make the forward picots and the back picots along the edge. Since you don't have to take your hook out, it's really fast to make like a ruffly picot edge on something. So I wanted to show that. Okay, so that's what I'll go over in the next video. But since you know how to make the stitches, I'm sure y'all can figure that out on your own. And it's just that rolling the forward thing is the only trick, and watching for that little thread there. And then this is the reason I needed it is because that's the back side. This is the front side. This is size 30 thread, maybe a 1mm hook. So it's 5 wraps with picot on the middle wrap, and then your chains, you know, 7 chains with the left facing or down facing picot and the right facing or top facing picot. So it's just this is what I wanted to make, and because when it's usually made with, you know, chains going like this, and then you know, catch it this way, and then you catch it down there, so you only get, you know, you have a single going this way, and then you have one going this way, and then the next time you have one going the other way, and you don't get this nice little square join here. So that's what I wanted, and that's why I wanted to figure out a quick way to make droop picots without taking the hook out of the work. So that's how come that discovery came about. Okay, so all right, that's all for this video. Thank you all for watching. And if you have a pattern and you just want to add a picot, just remember that you hold everything to the back if you want it going to the right or top, and you hold everything to the front if you want it to droop down or to the left. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye. And if you've seen this video done before, please let me know, because I really couldn't find it. Thank you very much. Bye.